Hello folks, and welcome back to the channel today. So for today's video in Jurassic World Evolution, we'll be doing a tour type video of a recent park build I did, which is a North American Cretaceous styled park. So I pretty much replicated what a possible ecosystem could have looked like. So we'll be taking you through that today. So, obviously, I could have made some mistakes with dinosaurs, and maybe the ecosystem / environment may not be right. But this is what pops in your head when you think of a North American styled, Cretaceous type thing. So we'll be taking you today with a lovely tour guide, which is also the voice of me, because I have nobody else to voice anything over. So yeah, hope you enjoy the video. It's another half an hour long. Sorry for that. So I'll see you at the end of the video. I'll see you at the end of the video. Bye bye.
Ground crew, please stand by. Helicopter departing.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And today on the Research Station Tano, we'll be taking you around the nearby area, looking at the environment / dinosaurs of this area, which are around the Cretaceous period of North America. So on this tour today, we'll be going on 3 levels A, B, and C. Currently, we are on level C, and the top will be level A. And this will be going up the mountain, so each area will have different dinosaurs. So it's mid-afternoon, which means most of the herbivores are out in the valley today. So later in the evening, usually the Theropod Carnivores come out. So we'll most likely have to wait till then. Also today, we'll also be using the tour Jeep, obviously, to take the main tour. But also we'll be using a drone to get some closer look at our dinosaurs. Also, we'll be rarely talking during this tour. I will of course give out some little snippets of information here and there about our dinosaurs in the area. So, let's hope you enjoy the ride, and let's hope that we don't get attacked of some sort. As you can see, straight in front of us, we're pulling up on a herd of Triceratops grazing along a feeder along the riverbank. This area is mostly a big river, but also is surrounded by trees and flatlands, with some, obvious divots in the flatlands. Or move slow, trying not to scare these dinosaurs. And on our left, you can see an iguanodon, or actually, I think there's 2 iguanodons here. They're feeding alongside the river as well. It's the midday, so this is mostly when feeding time is. Try to get a little closer, but not spook them too much. Hey there, big fella. Alright folks, we'll start driving away now to look at our other species. We're pulling up on the Triceratops herd again down here on level C, but also look, there's a herd of Struthiomimus walking through. These dinosaurs would probably be related to nowadays ostriches if you can come up with a dinosaur or with an animal that would represent them nowadays. Struthiomimus also come in a wide array of colors, so yellows, blues, whites, greens. So we have some light blues and some yellows down here. And now we'll be crossing the river. Don't worry folks, this Jeep is a little bit submersible, so we won't have too problems going through water. And on our right, you can see a sleeping Styracosaurus. Now, these guys are related to Triceratops, which obviously is shown in the body and the crest. The crest is obviously way different to a Triceratops, only having one nasal horn, or nasal horn, I should say nose horn, and the crest on top of their frill, or horns on top of their frill, I should say. We have a nice male coming right in front of the car right now. Going into the water again. Make sure not to get too wet on this ride. Styracosaurus to our left grazing. And we'll be pulling up on a Styracosaurus up here, I believe. I think there's one over here. Let's see. Yep, Styracosaurus. This is actually the oldest female in the park, I believe, if I can remember correctly. Just sitting here grazing in the midday afternoon. The sun is a little warm / hot out today, so I believe right now grazing time would be perfect. Alright folks, and that concludes our drive-through tour of Area C. Now, so you can get a little bit more of a cinematic / close shot up with our dinosaurs that's not in a car, we'll be using the drone to get some more shots. So I will be rarely, if I was even here, talking at all, so you get a little more one-on-one with the dinosaurs. Alright, enjoy, well, I hope you enjoy the drone shots. Alright folks, we hope you enjoyed that little bit of cinematic drone shots we just took. And now we'll be moving up to level B. So, level B is quite different to here. It has a huge lake dawning it with some spectacular dinosaurs. You know, obviously these dinosaurs down here were spectacular too. But yeah, God, more spectacular. If, you know, there could be more spectacular things than dinosaurs. Is there really? Nah. Here at Jurassic Park, we are moto. Do we even have a moto? I don't know. Let's hope. Maybe we can come up with one at the end of the tour. Alright folks, we are now on Area B of the mountainside. As you can see, a little more open on our left, with some trees obviously donning the flatness. As you can see to our right, we have our park resident Brachiosauruses. Big creatures, aren't they? Very majestic. To our left, we have some Parasaurolophus grazing on their feeders. If you did not know, our feeders contain lysine, which pretty much helps, nutrient? No. Wait. It pretty much helps our dinosaurs gain nutrients that they wouldn't be able to gain in other foods. That's the words I was looking for. Straight ahead, we have some more Struthiomimus. As you can see, there's a dark blue one in the back. Quite different to what we found down in Area C. Coming back up on our Brachiosaurus again. And as you can see, this is where the difference is. There is a big lake in the middle. Being submerged again in water as we cross the lake. And we have our Cretaceous, which are closely related to the Parasaurolophus, but as you can see, the crest on top of their head is a different shape. Parasaurolophus has more of an elongated shape on top of their head, while the Cretaceous has like a half circle on top of their head. As you can see here, we also have another herd of Styracosaurus. Styracosaurus on Area B. These ones are actually younger to the group down in C. The C group is more of the adults, while these are more of the, I don't know, probably teenage years, I'd actually say, of Styracosaurus. A little more territorial than the other ones, so let's hope we don't get in trouble here. Crossing the lake again. Let's just park up on this little hill over here. A little safe area, I would say so. Alright folks, and that concludes our Area B Jeep tour. Now, as previously, we will be looking into our drone shots for the rest of this tour, of the area at least. Sorry for also my terrible stutters. I'm full of them, I guess you could say. Alright, and prepare for our drone shots. We hope you, ladies and gentlemen, enjoyed that little drone tour of Area B. Now, finally, we'll be moving up to Area A, which is the highest point in the park. Or, I should say, area of the island. No, not area of the island. Of these areas. Why am I so bad at talking? Maybe we'll never know. We were able to discover dinosaurs and figure out how they live and behave from 65 million years ago, but we probably won't be able to discover why I'm so bad at talking and stutter a lot. Alright, folks, we'll be moving up this tour. So, sorry for the rocky approach here. Let's just keep trucking up here. And we're almost there. We're approaching where we start getting up flat again. So, Area A, we're moving up to, is a little more heavily wooded to the left. Of course, it has a river going through, but on our left side, with the, our trees, last two areas, our trees have been a little more open, a little more area to roam. To our left, the trees are actually pretty dense up here, so we'll be taking a little tour through them. Let's just get up on this hill to get a little good view up here if we can. A little view of a nearby area of what we'll be exploring today. And fasten your seatbelts, we're going down. Even though we're going down, as I said, fasten your seatbelts, so you probably didn't have enough time. Never mind. Spared no expense, as John Hammond says. See, to our right, we have the lake. And straight ahead, we have the woods we'll be taking a little tour drive through in. As you can see, they're a lot heavier dense and with a lot more vegetation. It really is nice up here, isn't it? Air's clear, blue skies, volcano in the background. Lovely, isn't it? Alright, folks, we're coming up on some Parasaurolophus. It comes up to be more open over here. We will now be heading towards the lake area, or river, lake/river, whatever you like to call them. Tall herbivore feeder refilling to our right, with some iguanodon moving to the forest edge. Probably to grab some shade, as it is pretty hot up here now, because we're in the higher areas. You think you'd be a little colder up here? Nah, it's quite hot. Some Cretaceous by the river. Also with some Struthies up here. Struthiomimus. Dinosaur names, you pronounce them however you want. We just get the scientific versions and you decide if you want to use them or not. Alright folks, we're coming up on some more Brachiosaurus over here on the other side of the river. Also behind this little tree to our left, there's a little sneaky hidden Nodosaurus. Nodosaurus, and other ankylosaurids plus Nodosaurids live up here. As I was just saying, we've come across a little herd of Ankylosaurus. Now, we won't try to piss them off too much, as they are a little bit aggressive / territorial. Their demeanor shows it all, really, doesn't it? Triceratops over there. Oh, watch out, folks. Oh, whoa.
Under attack.
Calm down there, buddy. Alright. Thank God these tour vehicles are extra armored. Safed? I don't know. Struthiomimus, another Triceratops in front of us, and a Nodosaurus. Nodosaurus, they kind of look like, what would you call them? Armadillo turtles. Yeah, I'll just go with that. Some Triceratops and Ankylosaurus enjoying a little bathe in the river. Another little Nodosaurus to our left here. I'm passing you. Thank you, buddy. Also, very close to the Nodosaurus is a Sauropelta. See, Sauropeltas are very similar, but they have bigger spikes adorning their shell. Oh, whoa. Whoa. See, I told you we might be getting attacked here. Did I say it? Yes, I did. Beginning of the tour. Sauropelta. Let's see, we'll be pulling over here, folks. Just give me a little bit of a minute to drive this hunk of junk now because it's been so scraped up. Alright, folks, and that concludes our Jeep tour of Area A. And that's all areas cleared, actually. So we'll be taking you on some drone shots now. Hopefully you enjoy this tour. Alright, we might continue after this as well. Alright, drone shots. Alright, folks, now this concludes the main tour. So, that was the main tour of all three areas. Now, with our recent ranger reports, we have reported some Theropod Carnivores entering the area. So hopefully those will come out soon. It is entering the evening, so usually the carnivores, after their morning day, naps, I guess you could say, they want to eat something. And obviously there's no fast food around, so they're going to come down into the valley to hunt. So hopefully we can catch them on the drone cam, as it is too dangerous to, use the Jeeps. Speaking of carnivores, with our drone, we have spotted some Albertosaurus in Area C. Of course, these guys are taking a drink. Now, as you can tell maybe by the body, these carnivores are somewhat related to the T-Rex. Now, obviously, they're not as big nor scary, yet still being scary to the T-Rex. But they still do pose a threat to our herbivores. Also you. So that's why we are using a drone instead of a Jeep. Because if you thought that Ankylosaurus attack was bad, imagine these guys and you being in their jaws. Okay, it seems here that the Albertosaurus couple are circling the herd. Why is that guy doing a little jig? The one behind, I mean. I don't know why. Alright. Alright, folks, some hours have passed, and it is later evening. They have not killed anything yet, but I do have a feeling as it is approaching nighttime, they will start to kill something, or will try to at least attempt, I guess you could call it. Heading up the riverbed. Alright, folks, and our male of the couple, Albertosauruses, are attempting to attack an iguanodon. It seems our herbivore and our carnivore here have gotten into a stalemate fight instead of just hunting. Thank God our drone can get up this close to the dinosaurs. Spared no expense, John Hammond did. Oh, and it appears the Iguanodon is weak, and the Albertosaurus goes for the kill. Oh, absolutely brutal. Ooh. As you see, the Albertosaurus focus the neck to crush the jaw. Or crush the jaw? I mean the windpipe of the neck. And our Albertosaurus is now feeding upon the carcass. So the Albertosauruses, the couple, will most likely be feeding on this carcass for the rest of the night. Or at least into the wee hours. Alright folks, our rangers actually have just reported in that in Area A, I believe they said, that there is a killing. An iguanodon, I believe, just went down in the park recently in the last hour. Sorry to wake you folks up in the middle of the night, but we'll take the drone over there just to see what's happening. Alright folks, it appears we're coming up on the carcass. Yep, and as suspected, it is a female iguanodon. Old ages, so I mean she lived a semi-long life. Our rangers actually don't know what killed this, so we actually don't know what dinosaur it could be that killed it, but we imagine it's still close in the area. So it is late in the night, so we will let you folks go back to bed. Not so worry. We will come back in the morning to see if there's something by the carcass. Alright folks, it is the morning, a couple hours after what just happened, actually like 8 hours, and we come across an Acrocanthosaurus. An Acrocanthosaurus is, that's what killed the Iguanodon. As you see, the Acrocanthosaurus is a little chubby. A little bit of a bigger build. Look at those gnarly teeth on it. Oh. And it seems after staying up most of the night, killing, at least this iguanodon, is going to take a nap. Alright folks, it's been an hour since the Acrocanthosaurus decided to take a nap. And now it looks like it's going for a stroll. We imagine its belly would be filled, so I don't believe we'll be seeing it hunting, sadly, if you think that. So, Acrocanthosaurus, Cretaceous hunter. You know, obviously not as cool as a T-Rex, people some say, but still, it is a beauty of nature. Watch out, Ankylosaurus. Alright folks, also entering the area, breaking news. Speaking of Tyrannosaurus Rex, as we mentioned so often in our last Acrocanthosaurus report, Tyrannosaurus Rex has entered the area. As you see here, it's drinking water on the side of the lake. This is also, forgot to say, first of all, this is in Area B. Sadly, the T-Rex is hungry, but I mean, it is also cool at the same time. This Struthiomimus has no idea what's up ahead. For a first-time video like this wasn't that bad, really, was it? Nah, I'm just thinking it's not that bad because I made it myself. But, thank you guys so much for sticking with this whole video. I know a half an hour again. Yeah, Jurassic World Evolution tends to be longer than my other videos. So this was a first time, obviously, of this type of video, doing a free tour with me talking, mostly commentary. So, sorry for cringe. You find it cringe, but I guess cringe is character to some people. So, sorry for character. I guess you could call it, I don't know why. But, yeah, next time we'll be doing an African style tour. So instead of North America, we'll be exploring Africa. So Spinosaurus, Nigersaurus, all that jazz. So thank you guys for sticking with me in this video. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you have a good day. Peace out.